What up, folks? It's your man NG hitting you with a brand spanking new top 10 list. That's right, today we're going to get into some undeniable samples, at least to me. But before we go any further, I want to make sure you go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. Be sure. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. At the top of the list, we got my man, Dr. Dre. 1992, The Chronic. Nothing but a G thing. This joint is super dope, it's super smooth. You know this song is the classic joint, and it has about 6 samples in there that I know of. Originally, I only thought there were about 2 or 3. I knew he's scratching a couple different other records, and I knew that the Leon Haywood joint, which is the main sample that we hear, it's a song from a 1975 drop. It's called I Wanna Do Something Freaky to You by Leon Haywood. That one, it's pretty iconic. Also, with that, we have the Congress Alley. It's called Are You Looking For You? It's from 1973. I'm not too familiar with that song. Also has Kid Dynamite, Uphill, Peace of Mind, which is from 1976. There's also a Ronnie Hudson and the Street People, West Coast Pop Lock. There's a sample of that in there. That's from 1982. Public Enemy B-Side Wins Again is from 1990. There's a sample of that. You can hear that in the chorus when he's scratching. It sounds pretty dope. And he also has EPMD, It's My Thing. That's actually from 1987. Moving right along, we're gonna get into the next joint. This one's coming from a duo, actually. It's Outkast. Let me just shut up and get to it. It's 2003 Speaker Box, which is Big Boy's portion of the album. This song is actually produced by Big Boy too. It's called Bowtie, and it's featuring Sleepy Brown and Jazzy Faye. Now this one is a trip because it's a sample from a video game, and some people might not know it, but I actually picked up on it because I used to play. I didn't have a Nintendo growing up for the most part, but I ended up getting one, and I remember I had Yoshi's Island, and I would play that game. And when you go underground, there's this certain beat that starts. That beat is in this Outkast song, and Big Boy himself, he produced it. It's from Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island. It's 1995, and it's the underground theme music, if you're familiar with the Super Mario video games. Anyway, we're gonna move into my third one. This one is by my man Kanye West. It's coming from 2003. This is from one of his mixtapes called Freshman Adjustment. It was actually pretty much a collection of songs that were unfinished, and they had the idea where they were going. Some of them sounded like almost like they were complete, and some of them actually ended up becoming actual releases. But this one didn't, and this one's called Keep the Receipt. It's actually featuring my man ODB, Old Dirty Bastard from the Wu-Tang Clan. You know how that goes. And this one, it's featuring a sample of Billy Preston's Bells from 1976. There's a bonus in there. If you listen closely towards the end of the track, you can hear John Legend's voice. It's distorted to make it sound like it's a guitar or something like that. It's pretty sick. It's produced by my man Kanye West. What do you expect? Nothing but genius production from the dude. This is actually one of my favorite tracks. Actually, this is my favorite Kanye track probably. And it's so underground because it's never been officially released. Keep the Receipt featuring ODB. You should check that out. YouTube it. That's where I listen to it at. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the next one. This one's coming from Free the Robots. It's from the 2004 The Prototype album. And this joint is called Moonchild. It's featuring a sample from a track from 1969. It's actually from King Crimson. It's actually the same title, Moonchild. It's produced by Free the Robots. I actually met this dude. Even before I met him, I saw him perform live at the Airliner in LA. I ended up performing there myself too, so everything's full circle. It's crazy. I saw him in Chinatown too. I think I took a picture, but I don't know where it's at. Anyway, this joint right here, Free the Robots, Moonchild, sample of Moonchild from King Crimson. So sick. It just sounds beautiful. It sounds kind of sad too at the same time if you really think about it. But anyway, we'll move into the next jam. This one is from Nick Jenkins. It's from his 2018 album called Pieces of Man, and this joint is called Understood. It's produced by K Tronada, and I just found that out a couple months ago. But anyway, it features a sample of Jack Errol's Something Happened, and it's from 1970. This joint, it's like a guitar riff. It's pretty dope. It's pretty infectious, and when I hear it, all these songs on this list, when I hear them, they just strike me, and it's undeniable. I can't stop like vibing out to it. If I'm in a bad mood, just throw on one of these songs from this list, and I'm guaranteed to get to smiling kind of how I am right now. All right, so we're gonna move into the next one. Let's go. Before I move any further, make sure to go ahead and like and comment. Tell me what you feel about these songs. Tell me some of your favorite samples. If you got those, list them in the comments below. I'll check it out if I'm not familiar with it. But anyway, let's hop back into this. This next joint, this one is by Missy Elliott, yo, and it's featuring Sierra and Fat Man Scoop. And yo, this one is called Lose Control. It's from 2005's album called The Cookbook. It's produced by Missy herself, and it features a sample of Clear by Cybertron. If you're into that pop lock and stuff from back in the 80s, man, I love that shit. I love hip hop, man. Yeah, that joint is from 1983, and it also has a sample of this song called Bodywork from Hot Streak. Fun fact, Chris Brown, he has a credit on this song. He's credited as a recording engineer. I don't know if that's actually Chris Brown the singer, but maybe it is. And I also see that Ja Rule has a writing credit on this Missy and Sierra and Fat Man Scoop song. I don't know what part he wrote. Maybe they recycled one of his bars or something, and I never really caught it. But anyway, that's Missy Elliott's 2005 Lose Control. That video is insane. It has Tommy Lee. He's in there. He's doing some pop locking and dancing and stuff. They're all doing like some floating, and they're doing some Chicago juking. I think that's what it's called. It's super sick. The video is dope. If you haven't seen it before, check it out right now when you finish this video after you give me a like. Let's hop into the next joint. This one is by 50 Cent. It's from the 2005 album The Massacre. This joint is called I Don't Need 'Em, and it's produced by Buck Wild. I love this joint. It features a sample from an orchestra I'm not familiar with, but I know this sample, and when I hear it, it gets to me and I cannot deny it. It's undeniable. It's undeniably one of my favorite tracks. This one features a sample from the SCLC Operation Breadbasket Orchestra and Choir. It's from a song from 1970 called Nobody Knows, and I love this joint. If you haven't heard it before, it's 50 Cent's second album, actually. The Massacre, I Don't Need 'Em. It's towards the end of the album. The track just feels so gritty, and it just makes me feel like I can do anything. I love to throw this joint on when I'm at the gym. So let's just hop into the next one. I know you're gonna know this one. From the South, know anything about swinging them things? Come on, man. This is 2005 Mike Jones, Still Tippin', featuring Slim Thug and Paul Wall. This joint is actually produced by, it's gonna pop up right here because I forgot who produced it. Anyway, it's from his album, Who Is Mike Jones? Who? Mike Jones. This one's coming from William Tell Overture. It's from 1990, and it has this string orchestra sample in there. It really draws you in as soon as you hear it at the top of the track, and it's like, whoa, what's this about to bang? And it bang the 808 hit. It definitely makes you want to just drive around, cruise, and just bang that song. It's a classic song. Some people might say it's a one-hit wonder. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to say it. I think he had a couple more hits after that, but I can't name them, so maybe it is a one-hit wonder. Anyway, let's hop into the next one. This one is super underground. It's from the 2018 Jericho Jackson album, which is produced by Crisis. He's from the Justice League over there in the Carolinas. It's the production team. And Elzai, he's rapping on this joint. He's formerly of Storm Village from Detroit, if you're familiar with them, and Jay Dilla. This joint, this Jericho Jackson joint, it's called Self-Made, and it's featuring one of those samples. It's super prominent. You know it. You hear it all the time. It's called Darkest Light, and it's by the Lafayette Afro Rock Band from the 1972 joint. This joint, man, you've heard everybody sample this, from Jay-Z to Rum Shaker from Ice Cube on his song Friday. Tiesto's even got a fucking sample on this. The Game Queen Latifah, you know this joint as soon as you hear it with those horns. Anyway, I probably didn't do that in key, but go ahead, hit the like on the video. Let me know how you feeling about this, and go ahead and list some samples that you're familiar with, or some that you love, or some of the instruments that you love to hear in samples. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up with my favorite all-time sample all time. And you probably know this one too because it has over 150 people sampling this song. This song, it comes from one of my favorite albums. And yeah, this one, it's Mo Thugs featuring Crazy Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony. This song is called Mo Murder. and it's produced by Crazy Bone himself. It features a sample of Art of War's Moments in Love. This is from 1985. Some people might say 1986. It's their album called Daft. Either way, I love this song. When I first heard it, I knew it was number 5 on the Mo Thugs album. I would pick it up, take it to the radio player, pop this joint in, and just put it on repeat because it just sounded so crazy to me. Crazy how ironic, no pun intended. But anyway, yeah, man, I love this song. Mo Thugs, Crazy Bone, Mo Murder. And just for reference, I'm gonna give you a couple of people who sampled this one. Some people you may love. Talking about UGK, R&B singer Lloyd. We're talking about Jay Dilla himself, LL Cool J, Maya and Cisco, her actual first single. And I just realized that like last year that the sample was in there. I was mind blown. I was like, whoa. T.I. even has a sample of it. Lil Wayne, of course, there's the Jagged Edge song. There's the Titty Boy, aka Mr. 2 Chainz. He even sampled this joint, man. And Crazy Bone actually has a couple different versions. He also has another one with Playing Skills and Adina Howard. But anyway, I love this song. This is probably my favorite song of all time. And I tell people when I die, you want to play this at my funeral. Anyway, that's Crazy Bone from the Mo Thugs album, 1996, man. I love this joint. I actually have the vinyl, as you saw earlier. But anyway, man, that's the top 10 most undeniable samples for me. As soon as I hear them, they kind of low-key make me go crazy. Anyway, let me know some of the songs that make you go crazy, some of the samples that you love. Hit me in the comment section with the favorite one from this list, and give me some more ideas of what you might want to see in some videos like this. Once again, it's been your man Angie on Double G. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we're gonna drop some more videos like this, so go ahead and hit the like, sub, and comment. Let me know what's up. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you. It's NG on Double G. Us the folks. We out. Peace.